Welcome back to session. You know what? Since Chasten's the designated recap guy for a different thing, Eris, cover what happened last time, even though you weren't here.
No, I was there for part of it, I think.
You were here for the
Right.
important. Go.
Yeah. Okay, so what's it? Ortho is no longer partying with us, but we have a new character, and their name is. Let me just pull out my notes here quickly.
My name is in the Discord. I did change my name.
Oh, perfect. So now it is Oberon, and he has a very sick sword. And now we have an antagonist, which is the angel that ran. And they seem to be after that sword. He never explained what the sword does. That's part of the mystery. And then we arrived. No, the ore thing was way before was already done. Hold on here. My notes are loading slowly.
To be fair about the sword thing mystery, no one asked.
That is true.
No one asked me what the sword does.
The sword looks
reveal it in
cool.
time.
He will reveal it in time. We're doing subtle world building here, guys. We're doing subtle world building here. Oh yeah, no. Eris couldn't hit for shit that entire fight. Eris is suffering. I remember I put that in there. Okay, here you go. Here's the rest of my notes. Oh, that's all the way at the bottom. Oh, we ran into Beaverton.
We did run into Beaver.
Oh yeah, didn't he get mad at us because we are friends with Thomas?
Yes.
Well, he got mad at you. You specifically.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
You're the one that said it, and he assumed it was just you.
That's perfect. We have there was a thing that got rebooted in Obsidian something. There was a ruined town.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah,
The curse, yeah. And there was a dragon mineral pile, and I found a blood of the earth, which is highly explosive. We also found we also did the, what do you call it? The puzzle that involved the crocodiles, the cats, the eagles, and the jackals.
That was a couple sessions ago, but yeah.
that was.
And we're moving on.
I think you covered everything for
We're
last
going
session.
through the whole session recap.
To be fair with Beaverton, he said I was cool and gave me a fist bump.
No, he
Yeah.
gave you a high five. He gave you a full on like whoopsh.
Yeah, so he likes Oberon, so we get along.
Cool. Yeah. Also, one more thing too, guys. We are in this town called Vumoth, right? No.
No.
No, we're going through the whole recap.
Very funny.
Back to the session
The
one.
recap episode.
I need you just
We're
get
sorry
the
to
city
tell
map
you.
up while you're recapping.
Yeah, we're sorry to tell you, everyone. This is just a recap of the entire campaign, so that's all this episode is.
So it all starts with us in this town, right? And this weird artificer guy named Eris, right? He makes a death leg for a chicken.
All right.
Chicken leg.
Let me just.
I love that that became our tavern name, though. The Iron Chicken. We're living our best life with our tavern.
Iron Chicken.
You know, we could easily be traced back to that crime with our tavern name in the timing, but that's fine.
You guys can. I don't even know what crime was committed.
Yeah.
Exactly. He doesn't know that he's traveling with someone who committed manslaughter.
Yeah.
We are not any crime you may believe we are associated with. You are wrong.
Dude,
You're wrong.
I'm the vice captain of a night order. I'm like the closest thing to a guard falling. I would have to arrest you.
Remember,
I
guys.
will also share this part. Not that. That is the wrong thing. This is the right thing.
Guys, murder is not the
Here is
answer.
the city that you all see. This is the map of it.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Welcome to the city of Beleg. There is in the center of town a guy with a statue of a man with only one leg.
Right. This is the town. I think we left off last session. Like,
just
I noticed there were I noticed there were far too few guards for a thing like this, and they were all acting like
this is a small city with a few districts, as you can see. And there is a river on the side that has a small port, it looks like, along with the river coming through. A small stream coming through. You were told that your target is here. You were told that your target is someone in danger, and that was all you were told because Dirk was still was thinking about the alcohol that was in the after party.
I like to think like a day after we left, he's thinking, he's like, I didn't tell him anything, did I? Fuck!
More or less. He's like, son of a bitch. And then he sees Ortho and goes, did you come back to get the shit? He's like, what are you talking about? I left that group. He's like, fuck!
I was told a replacement was coming, and I was sent back.
And now he's rubbing his temples. But, Oberon, your sword reacts to something.
Is it like a compass? If I point in different directions, does it react differently, or is it like just reacting?
It is glowing differently depending on where you do it, and you know it only glows when it's attempting to absorb radiance. It is. To put this in perspective, your sword is starving for the power.
Yeah.
What? I think Ares was gonna ask us. What does your actually? Angel?
I start by looking at the party, look at the sword, and I wiggle it around and change how bright it is. And I'm just like,
facing where you came from, it does not emit any light. Facing sort of south, going south, pointing south, it starts giving off a 10-foot radius of dim light.
and does south just lead away from the city in a different direction?
Nope, it's leading into the no, yeah. You're pointed north. Sorry, you guys came from south. My brain is fried for a moment there.
No, you're good.
Head pointed north. It does start glowing. That dim light of 10 with a 10-foot area. But that's all you get. That could be pointing towards any celestial or anything with radiant
Are we
energy.
following the magic sword, or?
You could also try and look around. The guards more or less leave you alone. They do check your Vumoth cards, which have worked as your identification, which you do have one, Oberon. It is just has not been used in a while.
Yeah, because I haven't needed to. Cameron, would you say I've seen the guards for more than a minute?
You've seen them for roughly a minute as they handle your guys' paperwork.
I'd like to use my level 7 ability, Know Your Enemy. It's not attack, it's not like a... I get to pick 2 things out of Strength, Dex, Constitution, Armor class, current hit points, total class levels, and fighter levels to know if I'm superior, equal, or inferior to them. This is my first test to see what's going on in the city. I want to see if the guards are weird. So I'd like to know if they are superior, inferior, equal in total class levels and in current hit points to Oberon.
What is your current HP?
104.
In good news, they are about the same as you in HP.
That's weird.
As for class levels, they are lower.
Alright, just out of game, I say to the party that they're lower level than me, and they match me in health. I have a 17.
You are using this on a Goliath.
It doesn't matter. Race doesn't change health amounts.
Goliaths do get bonus, if I remember correctly.
They do not.
Oh, well, you are using this on Goliath, so they do get a bonus to Constitution, and you have max, but... there is reasoning for this. You will find out. There is problems in this city.
Well, so yeah,
Shut up.
the only reason Oberon's freaking is you mentioned last session that there were so few guards, and he's looking for anything weird. And he's immediately like, that's fucking weird. Because Oberon, he's not like, overly, what's the word? He's not arrogant, but he knows he's decently strong. He's like, that's strange.
And I'll give you this for free, just because you've dealt with guards for so long. They are attentive, but they are more attentive to looking around themselves like they're paranoid attentive. As they rush you through the gate, more or less, after checking your paperwork.
Okay.
I'm gonna see Oberon like looking at the guards a little funny, and I'm gonna quickly send them a message through the stuff message. No, I'm just gonna what? No, I'm just gonna send a message and be like, "Did you notice anything? Did something catch your eye about the guards?"
You're just asking him indirectly if he was checking them out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the message cantrip.
I'll kind of quietly respond. So I'll be next to him and be like, "There's too few. They're stronger than average guards."
And there is a mixture of races you see here.
Something's not right.
Keep your eyes open then.
Walking through the town, which way are you all heading? You would have entered through Snowgate, where there was a stable outside and everything.
I'll quietly explain my sword's trying to lead me somewhere else in the town, if we want to start there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Tick out to see if there's anything weird. They can see anything from a bird's eye view.
Okay, so you're sending your...
Familiar, my owl.
Alright, they will head out. Which way are you sending them?
I'm probably gonna send them in the opposite direction, just so they have like a. I want to basically tell them to just kind of like circle around to see if there's anything weird. Like circle around the town, like go like to do a lap in the air, basically.
Instead of having that stream up, taking it more. Alright, they will circle above you in the air for now. Keeping an eye out for things. You can roll a perception check for them as you all travel, I'm guessing, northward.
Yeah.
And here is the city.
There's a +3 to this one's to the bird's perception, so that will be a 15.
Can you speak telepathically with your bird?
I think that comes with the Find Familiar
I'm
spell.
making sure. I am making sure, because that is something that I haven't used Find Familiar. I don't play wizards too often.
It disappears. Alternatively, hold on. Yeah, you can communicate. You can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, because I did the same thing with Floor on Friday with his ferret.
All right, good to know. And yeah, it's a bustling town. There is a lot. There is more people here than you'd expect in this small of a city. And with the distance it is from Vumoth, it's definitely a ways to go.
Okay. Once I get that information, I'm just going to recall my bird into its pocket dimension and just be like, and then tell everyone what I saw. And so basically, what the bird saw was basically it's just like your average town, right? Run of the mill, nothing out of the order.
Other than the fact that the population seemed a bit too large for the size of city, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell the others that this place seems a little crowded.
Oberon, in character, will say, wait, there's like a lot of people, like a lot more than this size? That's even more weird. There's usually like a number of guards to people you need. If they have 2 people for a town of this size and more people of a town, that's even stranger.
Need more guards than I know, and unless this town does like a neighborhood watch type of thing, I think they're a little understaffed then.
Maybe something's been happening to the guards?
Could be.
I mean, I will say I've never had my sword react like this. It reacts to radiance, but like even normal churches don't make my sword react like this.
You would know that they do react to ASMR on occasion if they're powerful.
Ah, that's probably going to be an interesting talk to have with somebody. Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, so follow the sword and then try to figure out the guard issue?
Because the sword might be related,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what it's leading to. It's a starting point than anything that we have to go on.
They said that was here, but there are danger of some kind. Maybe we could be assistant. So let's follow the sword.
Is he dying for anyone else?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Is it working again? Hold on.
That sentence was clear.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Alright.
Alright, I guess swords lead the way.
It's like a quest tracker in a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you know how all RPGs have like the compass in your HUD? It's that.
Yeah, let's just follow the guys. We have to find the waypoint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find the fast travel point. Hold on.
Suddenly, if Ortho was still here, he'd see the Skyrim found city name.
Yeah, above his head in his fucking HUD. Just Jaja.
At the top of his HUD. He had the experience board too. He just never
We need
moved.
yeah.
But as you guys are walking through, anything else you want to do? You do see a number of shops.
Are they selling the usual stuff? If like Eris takes like a glance at them.
It looks like it. There's magic items. There's a few places that sell magic items here. There's potion sellers. It seems this town is heavily focused on the arcane. You do see a church to the god of magic here as you're walking through.
I see.
Okay. And I'm assuming because we see it and we're not walking to it, my sword's not leading to the church.
As you walk past, it does not seem to be.
Okay.
The glowing, it stays glowing so long as you keep going in this direction for right now.
Interesting.
Lead us to a really powerful ASMR.
I mean, who better tells about a situation in the town than the really powerful ASMR in town?
It just leads us back to Beaverton.
Like, I'm the
Can
mayor
technically
here.
do that.
Just
All
imagine-
roads lead to
No,
all roads lead to Beaverton.
we're gonna get to the mayor's office. It's just gonna be Beaverton sitting in a chair. Like, I hello.
The god of magic, so that's Zatius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, at least it's a good god or slash neutral, so that's decent.
Not gonna
We were-
smite us.
Yeah, probably won't smite us for trying to help people, so we should be fine.
Do good gods not like chaotic gods?
Probably not.
Good gods don't like evil gods. Chaotic's kind of a weird middle area, depending on what they're doing at the time.
Yeah, I think lawful gods would hate chaotic gods.
Now, yeah, a god of order probably really wouldn't like a chaotic god.
Yeah, but if anything, Zodius seems neutral because magic is like a tool. It can
It's
do a
just
lot of
magic.
good,
Anyone,
kill someone.
yeah, combat research.
Yeah.
A lot of-
On one hand, you can use it to heal people. On the other hand, you can use it to explode someone.
Well, not really heal because most magics can't heal.
Cure wounds, Cure wounds is a wizard spell, right? Yeah.
No, cure wounds is divine.
That's an artificer spell.
Cure wounds is divine. Yeah.
I mean, it can also be picked up by other classes.
The only healing spell that like main wizards and stuff can get, and I think it's only certain types, is regeneration.
Yeah.
For limb, but I think that's even more of a druid thing than a wizard thing.
Yeah.
And druids technically aren't arcane casters; they're divine.
Okay.
So it's arcane's not really
Not healing. Protection is just not healing.
Okay. So that's very weird. Few guards, lots of people. Something's up. Something is afoot.
But how can something be afoot?
It's a figure.
It's a saying, little one. It's not literal.
Like raining cats and
Traveling
dogs.
Through as you go, coming up, you do see a small manor, which is that bigger black square underneath 3 crosses, with the statue of the one-legged man out front. There is a plaque on there if you would like to read it.
I would like to read it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Hedgar, one-legged, hero of the river, founder of Beleg.
Did he create? Eris looks confused. Did he create legs?
No,
I think he founded the town.
yeah.
Oh.
It's great legs.
Oh, the leg, not the leg.
Big
Beleg.
leg.
The leg.
What's the leg? What's the difference between the leg and my leg?
Well,
you don't want me
you
to
have
break
2
out that
legs.
creature.
There's probably a magic item out there called the leg. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Probably some crazy speed booster item.
The difference is you have 2. He only has 1.
He has a leg.
Yeah. So it's the leg.
Poor guy. He probably can't walk.
Well, he's standing in the statue.
Yeah.
Probably found a way to walk.
Sure.
Maybe he can hop?
You see an old lady walk up through sheer fucking determination. He did.
See? There you go.
Him.
Is the sword pointing towards the manor, or is it like, are we just passing by?
It's not. It goes
What the
pitch.
fuck?
It stops glowing entirely when you point it at the manor.
Okay, very much not there. I guess I'll keep going.
You're now approximately in the center of town. You could just try spinning.
I mean, yeah, I'll do like a slow rotation, to see.
Heading
People
north,
probably think we're crazy.
It doesn't have anything happen anymore.
Okay.
Which way are you rotating? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Do clockwise. Why not?
Northeast, nothing. East, no reaction. Southeast. You already know the souths are going to be blank, basically.
Yeah, that was earlier.
West, it starts to glow dimly. And turning northwest, it gets back to... It's still weak now. Like, the sword itself is wearing out from doing
Can I
this.
point it at a more downward direction? Like, more towards my feet?
You can.
Is it down? Is it at a sloped downward angle?
It is not.
Okay.
It
I was about to
seems
say, I
like
was
the
like...
energy in the sword, while it is starving, trying to point you towards this is draining it. It doesn't seem to be losing actual charges, but, like, it's tiring. You asked a question, and it's trying to give you
Okay,
where
well,
the answer is.
I'll say if it's dim, I'll point towards where, even if it's dim, where it's brightest, and I'll be like, it's there somewhere, but the sword's gonna stop shining
You see
sooner.
it pointing towards the slum side of the docks. The EG docks, the edge docks.
Yeah.
It's pointing that way.
Okay. Thankfully, that's not an overly big area.
No, but you know slums as well as the others know slums.
It's gonna be packed, I know.
It's going to be packed, and it is going to be risky. Especially
Everyone
with you
hold on
not
to your
knowing
stuff.
what you're looking for.
Dude,
And
you
if
see all
you're
your stuff.
over there waving a glowing sword around, your senses tell you you might attract what few guards there are.
Yeah. But the good side of Oberon is the only thing I have that's worth any money is my armor that you can't really steal off my back because it's plate and my sword.
Time to
So
apply Skyrim rules. There's a bucket now on your head.
no, there is not. Fuck off. I would notice.
Yes, you would. That was the joke. But you guys can start heading that way, or you can try and gather information in the town as you go.
I'll look to the others. I'm not here as a leader. I'm here as support. It's their call.
Oh.
No.
You could ask around. We could ask around town. The problem is we don't really know what to ask. I guess like basic history about this place and stuff.
I mean, you could try asking if anyone new in town has come through. You could try checking out the church.
New people, why the town's overcrowded, why are there so few guards. Although I don't know if we want to ask those the guard thing, because then whoever is doing things here might start watching us.
I'd walk up to him. Are there any people walking around?
There are a few. There are quite a few, yeah. It is, like I said, a little crowded.
Alright, I walk over to a person. Doesn't just any person.
You're walking over to a beggar who's laying on a crate. He sits up and looks up at you. Yeah?
Hey, question. Have you noticed anyone new coming to town recently?
Well, there's you all. Then there was some people that came through a bit ago. Had suns on their armor. Started taking some of the other people off the streets. They got chased out of town. Uh,
Like taking?
yeah,
Like
they were
kidnapping?
taking drow, satyrs,
Guys,
anyone
out of
who
game.
wasn't human or near
Whatever
human.
happened here would have been over 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's not recent. It'd be an old thing.
That's still concerning, though.
Yeah, it's concerning, but that's probably not why we're here. If it happens,
Yeah.
There was someone who came in looking real haggard, like I was out begging during the time, but they paid me some good money not to tell them where anybody where they went. So
How much?
enough that I was able to eat well and sleep well for about a week.
How much is that?
You're not from here, I forgot. He's gonna
Please.
just like lead you over to an inn that has its prices on the door. They
Yep.
are exorbitant.
Yeah, I'd imagine with this many people.
It is about 5 gold a night for a hot meal and a bed.
We can beat that.
Like 35 gold. You paid the guy. Just about.
Mm-hmm.
Now he said, that would mean that there would also be breakfast and dinner. That is breakfast and lunch. They only serve dinner. It's a single hot meal per night.
Wow.
So
I
it'd be
well,
about 45 gold.
I hand over 50 gold.
Who? Her name. Well, she was a pretty blonde, but she only took her helmet off to hand me the money. She had it hid up there, and then she ran off towards the dock slums, saying she needed to hide. I told her one of my friends might be able to help her, and gave her his name. Sadly, he was one of the people that the people with the sun on the armor took. Fucking zealots.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
Chuck
towards.
the Drow never hurt nobody.
Oh, well, that's a name to golf, at least. I'll look to the others. The sword was pointing towards the slums. That might be who we're.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Have a good time. By the way, if you're there, tell them Zed sent you.
Zed.
Yeah, most people there should leave you alone. If you have to, just claim to be my kin.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. You see him immediately walk into that inn. I'm
Yeah,
back, bitches.
Understandable. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair. Enjoy your hot meal, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thumbs then.
Like
It is starting to get later into the evening, but you've also now
Maybe.
met Zeb the beggar.
We did it, guys. New character.
Maybe.
Oh, that reminds me. Who would like to roll for Thomas?
Whose turn is it? Because we had a revolving order.
It's my turn.
It's Caleb's. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
You want?
D100 always.
I believe in you, Tom.
Thomas
decent.
is still alive, and he's still fighting a giant. It has slowed down considerably. Both sides are reaching a stalemate.
Hamper.
Thomas is really carrying the war effort, huh?
He really. I mean, come on.
He is a level. What level is he now? Let me pull up his character sheet here.
He's definitely higher than us at this point. Because
He's
he's still.
almost twice your level. Yeah, he is level 14 with rogue fighter mix.
Strange Vic. Alright.
Well, you see, he's an assassin, so if he gets the first strike off in combat,
Mm-hmm.
he hurt.
Do we want to wait to go to the slums in the morning? It's getting dark out. I don't know if we want to go.
It could be more dangerous at night.
Because there are some funny taverns here.
I heard a voice. Eris hears that voice in his head. Eris hears that voice in his head. It's just like, I think
No
we should
one's
stay the
asked
night.
about the tavern names. I'm a little sad.
What are the tavern names?
Hold on.
Eris,
No, wait. How many taverns are there, Cameron? Don't tell me the names. How many are there in this
There
area?
are just within sight. There are about 15.
I'll tell you what, Cameron. I'm gonna roll a d20 to pick the tavern. All right. 16 to 20. I'll reroll.
All right.
let's go.
That's an 11.
A tavern catches your eye, Oberon. The Lion's Mane.
You did not. You motherfucker.
How is Maine spelled?
Main.
The lion's
Okay.
main choice. If I go in there, Cameron, I'm saying it now. If I go in there and there's a Leonin smoking a stogie, I swear to God.
Nope. There's a reason for this. There is a full reason for this one. This one is a bit different than what you're expecting.
Okay. All right. What are the prices on the door? What do we got?
They are actually not too bad. They seem to be rated about the same of 5 gold a night, but this one's offering better accommodations with that. Of you get dinner and breakfast if you stay the night.
You
If
should
you
have
just
told
go
me.
for a meal, it's a lot. It's just a lot cheaper. It seems to be 2 gold for a meal.
Let's see the more expensive one then. Come on, my man.
Do you dare enter?
I dare enter.
I enter.
As
Yep,
you
What do we
enter,
do?
it is a nice atmosphere. It's not too crowded. It seems like this one is not one of the more popular taverns and inns. Above the mantel, there is a shield hanging. And behind the bar, there is an automaton.
Ascension? Vanilla?
There seems to be what looks to you all as a golem. Oberon, you actually would have been told about these things before by your master. This is
Oh, yeah?
This is a rare race. Thought to be usually thought to be lost. It looks heavily damaged though, permanently, as it is rusted and worn, but still tending this bar.
Okay.
Get in here and close the door.
Yeah, I'll wave everyone in. Sure.
What you need?
Room.
The automaton's mouth doesn't move, but there is one there.
I mean, I answered.
Eris.
But he said what you need.
Yeah, not what you name. I
Oh,
didn't
sorry. What
ask
did
your
you say?
name, boy. I asked what you need.
I said room and board.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. My thing's cutting out.
Oh,
Little-
sorry. Didn't quite hear you. Here. How many rooms?
We could probably just do 2, right?
You can probably make
Alright, that'll be 10 gold in total. Anything extras will be cost you, well, extra, and if you need anything else, feel free just to holler. I don't sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He nods.
Thank you.
I'm actually, Eris, before Eris leaves, he's gonna ask. So why is this place called the Lion's Mane?
A reference to an old friend who got himself stuck in that shield up there on the mantle.
I look at the shield on the
It is a
on the
shield.
mantle.
You all immediately recognize this item as a shield of expression, and it just looks annoyed.
You actually stole me and Hunter's joke of the fucking.
Hey, I helped with that joke.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. I had some stake in this joke, and it's here, just like Hunter has something very funny in his place. None of you ever thought to go to Meridian's bar.
We haven't had a reason.
There isn't a reason to go to a bar.
Drinks. Also, how do we do gold?
I mean,
Or
If
that was your
it's 10
guys'
per room
wallet.
and it's 2 per room, we could literally do 5 gold a person for rooms.
We got 2 though. It's only 10.
Yeah, 10 gold total for the rooms.
So if we
So 10
5 gold a room.
2 gold, 5 silver, technically.
yeah, okay.
Well, I'll make sure to throw in an extra meal since you're making it a bit easier on me. For dinner, at least. Breakfast, y'all are on your own, then.
We can figure it out.
Yes, thank you.
He takes the payment, seems to look at it real quick, and then just seems to eat it.
Sure. I'm not gonna. Sure.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
ask.
I had a friend back home who used to do that. He almost died.
I keep it safer than anything else around here, since if they try and kill me, it usually ends up poorly for them.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Fair enough.
If
Not
you
gonna
need
argue with that.
anything else, feel free to holler, and he pops out from behind the counter. He's about 5 foot tall, and like I said, he looks like rusted iron. The only thing still glinting on him are his eyes. You do see a lot of old sockets for gems along him, but that's about it. As he leads you all up to the rooms. You guys are right across the hall from each other for the for however you guys want to split this up. And he doesn't care, and he walks away. No one asking his name.
I'm not asking for Seeker's name.
Oh, that's not Seeker.
No, he looks similar enough. It's fine. It's basically Seeker.
Is his name Finder?
No.
Okay, what's his name? What's your name, sir?
Oh. They call me Barkeep now.
Thank you.
No problem.
Name is Barkeep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say I'll enter one of the 2 rooms. The others can pick how they're going to divvy up rooms. It's fun.
I'm assuming Show and Cecile will go together.
Yeah, I'll go with
Alright.
Oberon.
The beds are nice. You guys were both also given rooms that did have separate beds and everything.
That's nice.
I think while they're in the rooms, I think Ares might ask Oberon, like, would you mind telling me more about your sword? It's very interesting.
You wanna know about Comet Phil?
Oh, that's an interesting name. So
Yeah. Interesting blade. Had it all my life. I was told it was part of my destiny. It eats radiance, like, divinity, when it's hit by it.
You would have
It's
also
used-
been told that it was forged from a falling star.
Yeah, thus the name. Yeah.
While it was falling. The Lich is a
Oh my god.
this.
That's
It
Well,
makes it very clear.
is there any damage on the blade at all, or is it like pristine?
There is rust all along this blade.
Would you like me to try polishing it for you? There's a little bit of
trust me, I've tried. As far as my understanding, the rust is part of it until I can really get it awakened again.
I see.
Anything
Yeah.
else that anyone else wants to talk about for the night? As those 2 go on and on about Comet Fell.
Yeah, I think Aerith is like trying to play it cool, but as someone who's raised by dwarves, it's very cool to see a alternative of a fallen star. It's kind of cool.
I will state that this looks like this is holding magic and looks like the power emanating from it is nothing like you've ever felt.
Oh,
other than from your own gun. But even
he'll give one more fact. He'll give one thing that he's pretty sure about that would probably confuse you. He would say it's more than likely was crafted by Fae.
Ooh.
We had to continue the Fae connections.
It is a Fae sword.
Well, not exactly, but you know what? You're close.
As far as Oberon is aware, He was given it by Faye.
Close.
He was given it by Faye. It's from the Feywild. What else is he supposed to think?
But what are Show Gum Gum and Cecile talking about at this point?
Oberon. We're just talking about Oberon.
Yeah,
boy talk.
we're gossiping about Oberon.
Boy talk. Got it.
Boy talk.
He's cool.
I'm just a young man.
I'm gonna miss. I want some of the more drink.
We'll get to see him again once we get back to town.
I know he's not gonna let me do it anymore, but I kind of want more.
Your guys' rooms are safe and you sleep well. You all may take a long rest.
Oh.
Go long rest time.
Yippee!
As dawn awakens, before long rest is fully taken, food is brought to your rooms, a meal for each of you. There isn't much meat, and even then the meat is kept separate from everything else as it's brought to you guys and set down.
Probably limited on it.
As Barkeep nods at you all and heads out.
Cameron, before we leave, I'm gonna take my backpack and get everything in there I can fit, and I'm gonna tie it all down to have as little chance of being pickpocketed as possible, knowing where we're going today.
That is completely doable. Where are you putting your coin purse?
I do have a helmet. I might pull the trick that I was told the woman used and get it in my helmet. Because I don't have a very big coin.
It's a little uncomfortable. You have more gold than she probably did.
That's fine. I can deal with discomfort. Yeah. Well, you didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say that.
Ares is just gonna do the classic anti-pickpocketing, which is a mousetrap in his pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Cecile's gonna put her coin purse in between her boobs.
Of course you
Bold
are.
Decision.
Boob pocket. Boob pocket. It's
bold decision that might not stop people. Remember, it's the slums.
No, you're gonna get pickpocketed. You'll be like, but when did they? Oh my god.
That's why you have to put a mousetrap in there too, just in case.
A mousetrap in the boob.
Boob. That's a real booby trap.
I think she'll notice it a lot more though if they're trying to reach down her shirt.
There's a better likelihood. You'd get advantage on people trying to steal your coin if they know where it's at. Show, where are you hiding your coin purse?
So, Joe sees Cecile do that and thinks about doing the same thing for a second, but then remembers she's told that she looks more like a man when she goes out. And comes putting it in her pants.
Bold choice. Again, might not stop anybody, but that also didn't answer a question for Eris. Where the fuck is your coin purse?
The coin purse is also in the exact same pocket the mousetrap is, and Eris's plan is that the second they're out of the slums, he's going to activate it with his mage hand first to close the mousetrap before pulling out his coin purse.
Alright, these will have disadvantage on Eris and...
Actually, I have a more amusing answer of where to put my bag.
Where are you putting it?
So I have caltrops.
Are you mixing the caltrops with your bag of gold?
Maybe. But no, I was gonna tie it off, put it in my backpack, and just completely surround the couch. So anyone who reaches in is gonna get a handful of caltrops before they can get the fucking...
Good. Okay, they'll take a D4 damage before stealing your gold. And they'll have to make a con save not to scream.
I'm gonna see Oberon there. I'm gonna see Oberon there and just be like, "Can I also borrow some caltrops?"
I'll hand the bag over with because I use half the caltrops. So there's only 20 in a bag. I'm like, yeah.
You wouldn't even have to use half the caltrops. You'd only need to use about 6 to get your bag surrounded.
There's 14 caltrops.
So the way Eris's pocket is currently layered is gonna be coin purse at the bottom, then followed by the mousetrap, and then the caltrops on top. So if the caltrops don't dissuade them, the mousetrap will.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. You are immune to 1 pickpocketing, for sure. You will lose caltrops, but... And they will take D4 damage and flee.
They dig in. They hit the
They'll
Caltrops.
never-
They manage to not scream. They're like, all right, I can do this. They go in deeper, and there's a mouse that just snaps onto their finger. They're like, oh, God!
That would just ruin their hand, by the way. You
Oh, yeah,
made
perfect.
the spiked mousetrap.
So they
Well-
can never pickpocket someone again with that
They
hand.
would never
because
probably
it's
be able to
broken.
use that hand for anything.
Perfect.
Also, realize, a commoner on average has 4 health. A person in the slums who's not healthy probably has less. They could just die to the Caltrops.
They may.
I'm just
Well, no,
I'm just
not
imagining.
Gonna, no. There is something I run. I will bring this up now since you are about to head into an area. HP is used purely for combat. People can still end up injured. So in combat, yes, your HP heavily matters. Out of combat, if you've noticed, I will make things less damaging to most things unless you were doing something combat oriented, like training with your bow blindfolded.
You almost killed.
And then, Cameron, I want to use pickups even more. I'm going to cover my pocket, not the other pocket that has a knife in it.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to confuse everybody. Make them think that's the important pocket.
all right.
Before we leave, can I look at my staff and just go, if anyone grabs you, scream.
Your sister and the staff. All right.
Yeah.
You want me to scream out loud or in the staff as it grows?
Out loud.
Okay. You see a mouth actually form at just underneath the eyeball of the staff.
Great.
And-
People...
Hey,
It is
Cecile,
full of
something
sharp
seems.
teeth, and it looks a little horrifying.
Eris is gonna walk out of the room. Okay, guys, ready to go? Oh my God, Cecile, what's that?
How dare you talk to my sister like that?
You shot
I mean,
me.
I apologize for that.
Uh,
Would you like
I'm-
some? Would you like some beef jerky? No, no, we don't have that anymore. We have the nourishment pills. I forgot. We have the pills.
One of you technically doesn't, but
In
Oh.
actuality, I'll put my coin purse in my Drake's mouth.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
the Drake
You wanna-
swallows it immediately.
They
You
can
better
regurgitate, right?
Either you stick that up, or I'm going there to get it.
I don't know how you didn't see that coming, Caleb.
Caleb, you know that the moment you de-summon the Drake, the coin purse should fall.
You tried.
But if you don't do it soon, your gold will probably melt.
I have prestidigitation, so I can unsoil it if you needed to be. If you need be.
Do you need me to put it in the boot pocket?
The what now? Eris.
Boot pocket.
I do.
Doesn't somebody here have a fucking bag of holding?
Oh, I fully do.
This is funnier though. Let
Yeah.
This is way more entertaining. I fully agree, but it was just... I'm making sure that I haven't left you all very underprepared for things.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
funny.
not a good point, Cameron. I'm going to put the rest of my caltrops in the bag, and that'll be the only thing in there.
Also, when Eris asks about the boot pocket, Cecile will just reach down, grab her coin purse, show it, and then put it back.
I think Chaston
Okay.
has an image for this of a woman with big boobs and a potion, but we're gonna leave that there.
I definitely do. Some...
You are allowed to post it as an explanation of the boob pocket, but
Wait, let me find it.
as you all
I-
leave, I will state the Drake has Chogumgum tells them to spit it up. They spit it back out. The gold is fine. It's not even damaged. It's not even wet. It's like,
I shove it.
You've discovered one of your Drake's abilities. They can hold something that they can hold up to. How many gold pieces do you have?
320 gold, 9 silver, and 3 copper.
They can hold up to 500 coins in their stomach without it getting digested or damaged.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put it back in there if you want.
I put it back in his mouth. Pet him.
Make note of that ability in your note section, please. I don't want you forgetting this. This is an actual thing your Drake can do.
All right.
Man, Drake
Chaos
Warden.
is threading. But you all are waved off by Barkeep as the shield looks like it's sleeping, because I figure Eris is going to check it.
Yeah, Eris is gonna check the shield one more time.
Let's see.
It
So,
looks like a
so
sleeping lion's face.
I've got this one.
Hmm.
Of her just pulling the phone out of nowhere.
No, Real handy ability in real life.
And then I have this one. There's not an image of her actually pulling the item out, but there's this.
Yep, the boob pocket.
It's really handy, actually.
Classic.
Yes.
My grandmother used to use it all the time. I know.
When you're
That's
watching,
how,
you just pull.
friend-
It's very confusing.
a friend of mine snuck alcohol into a music festival with that once.
Yeah,
It was.
I don't doubt it.
Apparently, she didn't like it that much because the alcohol was warm. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a thing people actually do.
I do it, so it's a good pocket.
I mean, it's not like anyone's checking.
Yeah, because then you get accused of.
Sexual
lot of
harassment.
things.
However, this is not the time for that. As you all head out.
Yep.
Let's go.
As I'm assuming you all are heading straight for the, the slum. I need to go pin that so I don't lose that. For now.
I hope someone triggers my little trap for them. My little...
Walking through town, it is just before sunrise. The guards still look the same. There seems to be a few more of them in the morning.
Good that they have more.
But that is all as you travel up. Okay, we're not going to the true anime extremes of the boob pocket here. Shogum Gum, come on.
Shogun.
It's not the boobs of holding.
Please, please.
Oh my god! Can't give me a great idea.
However, the brassiere of holding is possible.
I have ideas.
Don't worry. Ortho
And
is already working on it.
No, I was gonna say, and Wolf is gonna have to deal with all of my ideas.
You're gonna have Seeker make some weird shit, aren't you?
Maybe.
You know what? Let's do it.
Look, I'm just saying, for certain streams on the Friday character, I might need the thigh highs of holding. Okay.
We can make that. That is workable. But traveling there seems easy. The roads are pretty quiet. You do see a lot of beggars out on the streets, though.
Yeah. And with overpopulation like this, that's expected.
Yeah.
Once you reach the bridge to the slums, you can tell it has not been well cared for. Cecile, Aris, you both know Oberon would have been standing, not Oberon, Ortho would have been standing here for about 2 hours fixing this entire fucking bridge.
Probably.
No.
I mean, I did make his ultimate fear bad craftsmanship. That was his.
This thing looks like it will collapse as someone walks across it, but it's still holding sturdy as a donkey walks across.
Hmm.
It's gonna collapse under us. I know it.
You meant I need a 1 minute cast time though. I'm not gonna spend minutes just repairing the bridge.
I pull out where.
Also, mending only cubic foot of one damage.
I've already stated this. You can multi-class spells like that to slowly repair something bigger. It just takes time.
Yeah. It'll take more.
Seeing the donkey cross, what are you all doing? The donkey gets across perfectly.
No, Gungum's trying to do something. She's been talked to her 3 times. What are you doing?
Gungum, go ahead.
I just look to the party and kind of just gesture to my Drake. He can fly.
Your Drake is not big enough to carry the whole party.
One at a time.
It can barely carry you.
And we're all heavier than you.
Oh, I can go smaller, but
It'd be like you and Cecile at best.
I say I'm wearing heavy like a steel armor. I don't think.
Aren't you wearing plate?
Yeah, I'm wearing a big set of plate.
Yeah, Eris also has a lot of stuff in his gadgets. A lot of gadgets.
Well,
Eris is a walking workshop. Oberon's a tank. You and Cecile are the latest ones here.
I also think y'all fail to realize that as I level up and this Drake gets new abilities, it does get bigger.
Oh, I know it does. It's now, I do believe, at medium size. given your level.
I'm so excited for a giant dragon.
It gets to
Oh, yeah.
large. It doesn't grow beyond large.
I mean, it's a drake, not a dragon, so it doesn't.
It's still
Don't ruin my
impressive.
drinks. Yeah.
But there.
No,
Are you walking across, or are you gonna wait to see if someone else walks across and
Alright.
collapses under them?
One at a time. I'm gonna walk it first.
The bridge
Good
holds
luck.
fine. As each of you walk across, there is some worrying creaking, but that's about it.
Fine.
Who has the highest perception?
I think Cecile still.
15.
16.
Oh no, Eris does.
Alright, I need to make some rolls real quick.
Like I know you're,
good.
but I am gonna randomly use know your enemy people because I'm gonna see if, until I find someone stronger than me, because then I'll know something's up.
Around as you're walking through, there is no one.
Yeah, me and Eris
see-
will.
Oh god.
No.
Okay, that's one failure. Give me a few seconds. I need to roll for 2 more things.
Oh my god, do I hear a snap come from my pocket?
No.
He doesn't roll for that. It's an auto failure.
That first one is the first one is an auto failure. I do have to roll a Constitution save to see if they keep their hand for one, and for two if they scream.
A little, yeah, okay. That's gonna be funny.
But no, this is something different. Eris,
Interesting.
you catch one person. You think you see the edge of a second person, but you're not sure if that's just a shadow. Following behind you, your little group. They're wearing
I'm going
white robes with a gold sun emblazoned on them.
Oh, fucking.
I am going to message everyone like quickly, like you know
They are
those
about 60 feet away, so they would not be able to hear you whisper if you chose to do that instead of using a spell.
well, the messages are free. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it is, but you still have to whisper the same thing that you're saying with message.
Also
That's
true.
true, but it's at least silent. At least I'm gonna try doing it nonchalantly so it doesn't look like Eris is catching on to them. Basically.
Also thinking that's it. You have to point at each person you message.
Yeah,
you could
you
just
do.
Dude,
You have
never
to
mind.
Point at them. That's the
Just
thing.
point. No,
I'm trying to give you advice as the DM here.
Okay. I'm gonna basically Eris is gonna like kind of. I'm assuming he's taking. Eris is gonna like trail back or to let the other people catch up, and as they catch up, he's just gonna whisper without like changing the direction of his face. Like there's a couple of those people that were taking non-humans away, following us. There was one. There's one, maybe two.
Oh.
Looking back now that he's pointed it out, everybody sees the one and sees what looks like maybe a second, but could just be their shadow as they wait by a building for you all to finish crossing the bridge.
Wait, I mean, Eris would know this, but me, the player. So everyone else is non-human, correct?
Oberon is human, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Cecile and Shogumgum. Cecile looks like an elf, but you've seen her transform in weird ways, so she's something else. You don't know.
No, Cecile's said it before.
Oh yeah, Cecile has. Never mind. Cecile has shared what she is, and Shogumgum is obviously a Gnoblin.
Wait, really? I thought he was a Goliath this whole, or I thought she was a Goliath this time. Whoa. Huh. Crazy.
You see the gnomish features mixed with the goblin.
Hey, Shogumgum, do you want to ride on my shoulders?
Yes.
If you guys want, I have the light spell because my weapon. I can make the guy glow so he can't get away.
That he would know that we know that they're there, though.
Yeah, but the point is we can start chasing him, and the light lasts an hour, and he can't get rid of it. So he just be glowing constantly.
Oh, I mean, I will. Once I'm on Cecile's shoulders, I will say, if we're feeling confrontational, we can. I can stealth away and either injure.
That is also, if we turn the corner, we get a sure Gum stealth, and then we could pincer him in.
And I think I don't know how tall the person is, and I don't want to look the given way, but I think the Drake could also be tall too. Might be hard to walk around with acid on your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Ares is gonna ask the others. So how do you guys want to play this? Do we just
once on the other side of the bridge, you guys do notice a different sight.
Oh.
What's the new site?
Ground is hard to walk through with how many people are here. You see some that are very sick. You see a lot that look like they're on death's door.
We can produce so many good berries.
Good berries for all.
Good berries.
Now, as I'm describing this starving situation, I'm gonna eat a sandwich.
Wow,
Wow.
everyone is slowly starving. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, this is a good sandwich. Anyway,
Good
yeah, as that,
sandwich.
you see a small child that's malnourished heavily. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Oh yeah, there is a small child. There's a few of them that are
Oh
skin and
god.
bones.
Don't have enough nutrition things for them. Keep walking, guys. Ignore the children.
This reminds me of home.
What?
I'm from the Philippines, so that kind of.
Oh god. Striking home.
Yeah, no, don't worry though.
Glad you're okay though, man. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
But you do see others that are sitting up against walls that look fine. They're eyeing you.
The important.
Everyone stay close.
I'm going to make an effort to like.
You guys can roleplay while I'll still be listening, but I need to handle something.
I'm gonna make a what do you call it, a point to like stare at them a little bit longer than normal to like show that like yeah we see where you are, you shouldn't try anything, but at the same time Ares is also secretly wishing one of them tries because he really likes his cool mousetrap contraption.
I want to see if it works.
You see when they try, you see the thing is when they put their hand into the caltrops, they continue going. When they get to the mousetrap, the first thing they're gonna do is try to pull out, which is gonna cause more damage. So
if we want to catch the guys following us, this is a terrible area to do it with since being so overcrowded.
That's true.
We can try to find a different area, like an alleyway.
That's true. I think also to like as a oh wait no, prestidigitation is not quiet. Never mind.
It's very not. Yeah.
It's very not quiet.
It's a very showy spell. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Because it's like party tricks.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Ares is getting meta magic adept for his next ASI.
You'd only be able to do one silent spell.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot.
Because it only gives you 2 points.
Damn it. What do people use meta magic adept for anyway? I think it's quicken spell and then twinned. I think.
Yeah, power.
It's the cheap one.
Because quicken spell is very useful.
Well, yeah, because if casting a spell as a bonus action and still having your action, yeah, it's really useful.
Mm-hmm.
Along with, I've seen most shadow sorcerers take silent.
Yeah, but I just made the point of you'd only be able to do silent once per long rest because it costs 2 points to do.
Yeah.
So you get 1. It's almost not worth it.
Also, I was trying to think of a reason why Ares has Fate Touch after his like level ups, and I just kind of thought maybe the portal thing did something. He got a little bit more Fey magic, or he just hanged out with Cecile so much that it just like kind of rubbed off.
Rubbed off on him.
It's just like, hey Cecile, something weird happened. I can just start teleporting now. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Cameron, is there any like alleyways nearby? Nope, he's gone again. Okay.
I'm still here. Alleyways. There are a couple, as you can see on the map. Sorry, but
oh yeah, we do have a map that kind of shows the area we're in.
Right.
The alley.
Which all the lines would probably be alleyways, the black lines.
Mm-hmm. We want to lure him into an alleyway?
I mean, we're probably going to traverse the alleyways anyway, because I doubt who we're looking for is going to be out here in the open
That's
areas.
true.
Going into an alleyway, I see the reverse Batman.
Mm-hmm.
The reverse Batman trap.
Right,
you think you're the danger? Pulls out gun, try again.
Looking down the alleyways, you see they are chock full of people.
Darn.
Is there a crime alley in this town?
Every alley is crime alley in the slums.
Perfect.
So, hey, we obviously this is probably not the best place to do try and keep track of this guy, but with enough coin, a lot of these people would probably help out.
True.
We could probably just throw a handful of gold at the guy that's following us. And just make sure that
being watched heavily by the guys that seem to be leaning on buildings that seem mostly all right.
No, if we want to prove that we have money, though.
Yeah. Are any of them against a door?
No.
Okay.
Doors seem to be left cleared in front of. A lot of the buildings in this area are pretty run down. Like you can see inside most of them through the door.
I mean, there's the other option that we have that we just gained because of the beggar Zed.
Oh yeah, use.
We could use his name for telling random people that we're looking for somebody and we're being followed.
Yeah.
Someone will do something about it.
Is that
what is?
What are you
if
doing?
these guys are kidnapping people off the streets, then some people aren't going to like them either.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys 30 more seconds to figure out what you're gonna do.
I think we should just do that.
Yeah,
I think
do that one.
I don't think we're gonna say it out loud, but I think we're just going to.
Walk up to the buffest looking dude.
Well, probably people that look better on the walls because there are people that are probably more important here.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll know more about what's going on than random people that are stuck.
Yeah. Okay.
The people on the walls. I think Cecile should take the lead because they have the most charisma.
Got it. She'll start walking over to one of the people on the walls.
Are you walking over to the buffest?
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
Look down the wall.
You walk up to a half-orc, actually. He
Has
has
the
more
leech-
human features than orc, but the green skin kind of gives it away.
Okay.
He looks at, what you want, Loss?
Out of character, I forgot the guy's name.
Dead. I just said it like 30 seconds ago.
I'm sorry.
The husky green man knocked some sense out of her.
Yeah. Just boom. Do you happen to know someone of the name of Zed?
My cousin. What's up?
Oh, great. We talked with him recently, and he said that if we mentioned his name, someone might be able to help us. We're looking for someone, and we're also being followed right now by the people that seem to be taking people around.
He leans, looking directly at the person. We can handle them. It seems like you got 3 on your tail, though. Not 1.
Oh, 3?
I said we saw 2, but you know.
1, maybe 2, but all 3. Yikes! That's not good.
I don't think we'll be able to catch that sneaky one, but the other 2 will get out of here.
If you could help us, that would be great.
So who are you looking for?
Someone with a sun? No, not a sun
Well,
crown.
no. It was the blonde lady that came through the door.
The blonde lady.
Supposedly coming here for help.
And although she was wearing a hood, so it might.
She was wearing a helmet.
Helmet, yeah. She had
Her
money in.
Blonde lady. She would have come here to talk to someone. I believe said was named Chuck, although he got taken.
Yes, she's still at his house. Go up the street. It's closer to the waterfront. There's a boat actually sitting outside it currently.
All right, thank you very much.
No problem. If you see Zeb again, let him know. I said hi.
All right, will do.
As he nudges the guys beside him, who stand up and start moving towards the bridge, you see whispers go all around as a blockade is slowly formed behind you of people. Mostly humans.
See,
yeah, Everyone else has been taken.
Yeah,
let's beat racism one racist at a time.
This is what I love. I love running characters from the slums, like playing a character from the slums, because you can do shit like this to fuck with people when you're running away in the slums, and it's so amusing.
Yeah, the sense of community is actually really nice when like
if you're an outsider, they hate you, but if you're from there, people there will do almost anything for you.
Yeah, they've all experienced the same stuff, so yeah, they'd be like, yeah, of course we're gonna help.
Like, imagine chasing someone through the slums
Are
and you just like
stay and watch what they do?
No, we're gonna. We
Or are
should
you
probably
gonna look back? Is anyone gonna take a peek back?
I'm gonna peek back.
In your brief peek back, you see them beating the crap out of the person, which turned out to be a male in the robe. You do see a shadow dart off, since you're actively looking. And then you see a person in heavier armor that was behind the one in the robe getting the crap beat out of him too. As
normally I'd
back
feel
across
bad,
the bridge.
I mean, they're bad people, so I don't feel all that bad.
No, I don't feel bad at all. Fucking racists.
Alright. We should probably look into that after we solve the problems here of that group.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
Okay, well, I guess
guys
we head over
make it
to
up
where...
to the dock area, and you see the boat that he pointed out. It's the only boat at this dock area.
Alright. That checks out.
And the house behind it has simply Chuck written over the door.
So, do we want to just knock so we don't look shady as hell, or?
Probably.
I'll take my helmet off and I'll just knock because I probably look kind of imposing with full plate armor and not showing anything.
You look like a professional mercenary at this point with it.
Yeah, which she's probably not going to appreciate that.
I do need to roll a few things real quick in the background for other reasons.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
This one. Ooh.
Oh yeah, can I look and see if we're still being followed?
If that's an active look, you need to roll a perception check.
Yeah, that is an active look. Hey, baby!
25.
Cecile, you see them struggling, but managing to stay on one of the wet rooftops.
Heads up, we're still being followed.
Is it the same?
On the
same
other
shadows
side of the door,
yeah.
Cecile, you can't quite get a good look at this person.
No.
You can tell they are definitely... You can see the sun emblazoned on them, but that's it.
It's at least with the same group.
I would say we should be mostly worried about, out of the game, about Shogun with Seal, because if they're not taking humans, I shouldn't be touched.
Sho is currently on Cecile's shoulders, though.
Do you want to put Sho on one of the human characters' shoulders?
Yeah, that works.
Like, if you want to put him on Eris's shoulder.
She'll kind of just reach over and just plop her down.
On the other side of the door, you hear a quiet... What? As you see a blue eye... Not a blue eye, a gold-colored eye peek through. It's not, like, disgustingly gold. It's like the iris is actually golden colored.
Yeah.
Who is it?
We go by Acos, from my understanding. We heard you were looking for help.
A common friend of ours told us where you were.
I don't have any friends.
A man by the name of Zed. The beggar you met on the beggar you met on the street, perhaps.
The door opens, and it swings open inwards. You can't quite see in there. There's no light. As that eye vanished.
Alright, I guess we step in?
Yeah. Eris is gonna make the effort to not, like, what do you call it? To not, like, put his hand on the gun. To, like, basically make it so, like, we're not a threat. Because I think, like, while he was walking through the slums, he had, like, his arm was, like, slightly near it. Because, like, you know, pickpockets and stuff.
Which, once you talk to that one guy, you had seen thieves start sort of walking up behind you. Once you talk to that one half-orc, they dispersed.
I mean, I'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah, they got out. They were like, nope, never mind.
Oh, in case you didn't notice, Eris, Shogun was probably brushing your hair.
Yeah.
Eris pays no mind.
Normal
the door is
Shogun
slammed
Gum
behind
activities.
you as a sword is not a sword. A maul is pointed at you all.
Eris puts his hands up. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's.
And you see. I need to just grab her file.
My God, I
This
just saw
young
the
woman.
GIF. I just saw the GIF. That's so funny.
Oh, Mako, pull out the
Yeah.
yellow skin.
You see
Yeah.
this young woman.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I don't appreciate AI art generation, but when you're too poor to afford to commission something, this is what you do.
With what little energy the sword has left, is she the direction of the glow?
She is.
I'll kind of look at the
And this
glow,
sword
and
seems to be trying to lunge towards her. Not
yeah,
violently like to stab her, but to be held.
I'll put it back on my back, and I'll be like, "You are the one I'm looking for." Okay, that makes this easier.
What are you looking for me for?
My sword leads me where I need to go. It led me to you. I'll kind of like give
And
a little
because I
bow.
think everybody in this freaking party has dark vision, this place is a mess. There is rotting food on the table. It is not a place you'd expect to see someone with armor like this as well. She's wearing, it's heavily damaged, but plate, gold plate armor with a silver sun on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll give a little like head bow and introduce myself as Oberon, Vice Captain of the Shield Knight of the. Actually, it's not. I call them the Shield Knights, but it is the Shields of Steel.
The Shields of Steel. That's a cool name.
She looks at you all carefully and blockades the door with a board beside her as you hear something thunk into it.
I wonder what that was.
Looking, you can see the end of a knife.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, that checks out.
Probably that one dude.
You weren't able to gender that thing.
I'm calling it a dude.
Hey,
That is fair.
dude is non-gender conform these days.
Yeah.
That is fair. She's eyeing you all carefully. So, what do you want from me? She's gripping that maul and everyone who has a perception over 14 can see this. She is trembling.
We were sent here to figure out an issue that sadly we were not explained what it was. While we were looking into it, my sword both led me to you, and someone told us that you were looking for help. So we figured you were as good a starting point as any.
I need to get away from them.
The sun people?
The sun?
Her trembling grows more as now you all get a better look in the dark as your eyes have adjusted. She is thin. She's not as full as the picture. Her cheeks are hollow, her eyes look exhausted, like she's been on the run. The armor, now that you get even better look at it, rusted. There are sword marks, arrow puncture holes in it.
I pull out one of my beads of nourishment and I I just kind of like hold it out for her. I'm just like, this might help you.
No.
It should be worth today's ration.
No. She
No?
is very distrustful of you all right now.
Yeah, that checks out.
I'll take one of the I'll take the pill myself to just prove like it's not, and just like the offer's still up if you want it, and just like takes the pill.
She's going to still refuse as she moves over towards the to close all of the windows. Outside, she sees the person, and after a moment, for just a brief flash, you all see her throw what looks like a ray of pure sunlight.
I am assuming that's what's after her.
As you hear whatever that was there skitter away as she slams the shutter shut. and then goes and seems to crouch underneath the table.
Are they trying to take you?
I think they're trying to kill her. They threw a knife at her immediately.
That's true.
They won't kill me. That knife is probably laced with something to knock me out, so they can take me back.
Well, we're here to solve issues. I guess we're dealing with the sun thing sooner than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to get somewhere safe.
I mean, once we finish up here, we're heading on a 4-month journey back to another city. You're welcome to come with.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're the one doing the talking over on, roll a persuasion check.
My bad, guys. I should have been talking more.
Well, actually, happily, I have an 18 in charisma and I'm proficient in persuasion.
Okay, cool.
I am a talker.
Did you take the guidance instruments, or no? That's a warlock thing.
Nat 20.
You're joking.
Okay, completely trust us. Let's go.
Did you roll that in the game or real dice?
I did roll it in the game.
It's not updating for me. Give me a second. Let me get to your sheet.
I've had a sending here. I'll take a picture.
I can just go view. There it is. It updated here.
You see it? Okay.
Let's go.
No, it didn't update here. What the fick?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is. My thing is randomly switched to DM roles and self roles and here.
Well, DM roles would be able to see it. That's why I was like, huh.
Here.
I'll believe you.
You'll see it's my first roll. It's right after Shogun's perception check.
Yeah, I'll believe you. No big deal. She looks at you and nods as she pulls out a rusted steel helmet and puts it on.
Nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20. She pulls out a rusted steel helmet from a cupboard, puts it on, hiding her gold hair in her armor as much as possible and wrapping a cloth around the neck area. Let's get out of here then.
Right.
The longer I'm here, the more people are going to be taken and hurt.
Cameron, I have a question about character.
About her?
No, about my character.
Okay, your character? Go ahead.
As the vice captain, I would have done some recruiting, right, of basic members, probably at some point.
You do know a few basic members that are out and about.
Yeah, but I'm saying, would I have like the emblem to hand out if I recruited somebody?
You have a couple for when you do recruit, but they do always have to pass a test. There is that.
Yeah, but I don't want to hand her as a member. I want to give her of, hey, if you see her with this emblem, they'll help you, kind of thing. And I'll give her one as a show, and I'll be like, don't tell them you're a member, but tell them I gave you this if you see any. They'll help you without question. They're all decent.
She will take it, and she trusts you pretty well right now. She's still distrustful of your group as a whole, but you, she trusts.
I'm going to look over to the group and say, I can also perhaps do a minor illusion to or something. I can probably cause an interference of some kind. Perhaps I can make it look like she's running the other way.
Oh, I could do that.
Can one of you just make her look like she's a different person in general?
I don't think after character I can use silent image to do that, correct?
You could use it, you could match it to her movements. It would take some focus, so you'd have to roll Arcana.
If we need a distraction to get her out of here, I could do it.
I could also just use a silent image to make a fake one that runs in the other direction.
There is a knock at the door at this point.
I'm going
It is
to
a heavy knock.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look the other way and say stay with her, and I'm gonna walk over to the door.
I'm going
looking through,
and I'm gonna draw my.
Are you
as I walk
through it first?
Yeah, I'll take a peek, but I'm holding my sword.
It is the half-orc that you guys talked to on the way here.
I'll lead with, because I know illusion spells exist. They're not rare. And I'll say what you need.
Just to let you know, if you need any other help, I'm gonna be back at my spot. As for payment for this, we'll make sure Zed knows that he owes us one.
Would you help us get someone out of here if we paid you well enough? How much would you want?
Smuggling someone out and not on the boat, that was Chuck's plan. How do you want to get him out of here?
just as quiet as possible. It doesn't really.
The boat upriver might be a better choice than a little bit. Rougher terrain to get back to the main road, but quieter.
How much?
15 gold will do for me just to do it alone. If you want a higher rate of success, then go 10 gold ahead.
I can offer.
I'll give you 35 if you only make your most trusted do it.
You got a deal.
Okay. I'll open the door just a bit. I'll hand him 35 gold. I'll motion the woman over.
He walks over to a few people and nudges them. You see that these two are Goliaths, and one of them has spell rot tattoos.
Damn. So I'll walk over to the woman and say, we're paying to get you out of here. We're going to make a distraction to make it look like you're walking with us somewhere else.
As you say that, outside, you hear a commotion as you see an exact copy of the woman, a little less damaged, walking towards the gates.
Perfect.
Towards the gates, with the Goliath with the spell rot tattoos glowing slightly.
Perfect. All right, come on, no time to waste. Let's go.
And because they're not hiding from you, you easily see that shadow charging after it.
Perfect. Yeah. Stick to the gate. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurry her out of here to the boat and the quiet way out.
Yeah.
There is a back door that looks like it leads out towards the area.
I'll take that dagger before we go.
That's completely fair. I was thinking about the same thing.
You grab the dagger, and you can easily tell it's been coated in something.
Good. Poison knife.
We'll figure it out for later.
A dagger coated in a potion of sleep.
That's a tool that could help us later.
Yeah, a little surprise.
Guys, we gotta shank the guy with his own dagger if we run into him. We have to.
Getting on the
poetic.
boat, do any of you fuckers know how to sail?
Let's see.
If not, I need intelligence and then dex checks from everybody.
So, here's why I asked. In my backstory, in the village you stated was a fishing town.
You would have a rough idea how to run a vessel then, yes.
I would say, because it's not like a big, it's a little fucking...
You wouldn't have full proficiency, but you would be able to get it safely to where it needs to go, negating the need for the dex check.
So just intelligence then?
Yep.
Okay. Luckily, we got an artificer on here. That is a 16. Is that enough? Would that be enough?
Everyone has to make them. That's
everyone has to make them. Okay.
This includes the girl who has yet to introduce herself. And
we'll handle
17.
We'll handle introductions when we're safe.
Because this is a group check. It has to be a certain number together.
Yeah, just give me...
Shogun, you do have advantage on this int check.
Let's go.
Do I get advantage if I'm proficient in cartographer's tools?
You will have advantage on this, yes, because this is how you plan out where you're going.
Okay. I'm going to Flash of Genius, show Gum-Gums, so now that's an 11.
I somehow got 2 3s.
That's not an 11, that's a 9.
Oh no, sorry, a 9, sorry.
That's better
my intelligence is only my intelligence is only +4, so it's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, that's still better than.
Wow, unnatural 20 intelligence, and unnatural 21 dex.
Before we get it in the boat fully, though, I meant to say this earlier, but I was looking. Can I cast water breathing on everyone?
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
We'll just dive in the water if the worst happens. Like, oh, alright.
Eris, Oberon, and the woman, you all managed to make the boat go the correct way, more south towards the river, on the river.
Okay, that's good.
Well, you have it go up through the river that comes around Edge Dock, and it takes a quick little dip under the bridge, which was just high enough for it, before it continues downstream, heading south.
Alright.
You have escaped the town.
Let's go.
as she seems to fall asleep as soon as you all are out of the walls and a ways away.
Yeah, let's let her rest. She deserves that. Okay.
If we want to
able
move
to
it,
travel by 1 day on the river, it does separate further from the road, but it keeps going south for that 1 day if you'd like to take that day.
I mean, sailing would be easier than walking.
Yeah, we'll take the
With
day.
1 day of boat travel, you make it 1 week's worth of travel.
Yeah. Sick.
Nice.
Anything anyone wants to do as she was resting for 8 hours.
Cameron, how far out does my origin? Kind of like 1 to 2 nights per small village. What's the nearest one that would have someone I would know?
Technically, you would know a few small villages that would be within a day's travel of where the boat will land.
Okay.
They are very small villages, not even marked on most maps.
Yeah, but as long as I know someone there, they can set up her travel and everything pretty easily. So I'll tell the party I know a couple people in the order about a day from here.
She's not going to want to separate from you.
I know, but it'll give us a safer point to plan our travel and everything.
Yeah, you can easily bunk down in a small town that has a few of the knights watching it, but that's about it.
Yeah, so I'll say that's a guarded place to see if we're still solid to bunk in for a day.
Yeah, that works.
That
Even
works.
though the small town's name isn't called Low Root.
Okay.
Which I will go grab the image for them.
Let's go. We used our brains instead of fighting everything. Let's go.
I wanted to beat people up.
During the 8 hours, I think Eris is going to dismantle his little layered trap by using Mage Hand to safely get rid of all the.
I'll say I'd like to put my caltrops back if they weren't used.
Oh yeah. Is her money all safe?
Are we good?
I'll get on my Drake and fly a good distance up to see if we're being followed.
I'll bring. I think also Eris is gonna go in the opposite direction and use like the thing that he can see through his bird's eyes to like just scan also behind them to see if anything is following them as well.
Behind you, there is nothing that we'll need a perception check. A perception check from Shogumgum as well.
Perception.
But
Okay,
yeah.
I'm using the bird's features. I'll just roll the +3 then.
Cecile, because you said you want to say, people, if you think we're not going back to kill this organization, you're crazy.
Dirty 20.
Okay, good.
I know we're doing. No, we sent that letter. We sent that letter a while back. They haven't responded yet. We could get them to We can get them to the bar.
Yeah.
We gave them that half-off coupon.
Oh right, yeah, that's the person at the bar. That just clicked.
That, you guys make land. She wakes up and slowly just follows you guys silently. She looks like she's
when she wakes, I'll smile and I'll give her a nod and say everything went well.
Yeah, no one was following. No one was following us from what the dirty 20 you tell us, right?
Nothing that your owl can catch.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
From Shogumgum, and for Shogumgum's roll, let me double check, make sure
I imagine the group will realize that wasn't her start looking, but the farther we go, the less like they're going to be fines because they have nothing to go on of where we went.
Shogumgum up ahead, there's nothing but the river and everything as you took off. You do find the town that you do see the edge of the town that Oberon pointed out, Low Root.
Yeah, I'm also gonna make an effort, or I'm also make it obvious that I'm eating one of the beads of nourishment during this time. I'm trying to convince them
for almost the entire 24 hours.
Well, I mean, when we get off board, when she wakes up.
I'll say, if you want, I can offer her food because she trusts me.
Yeah, I could I'm gonna give you a pill to and just be like, could you offer it? Keep some for yourself. I'm gonna give some of my pill to her actually.
Yeah, plus I'll get her nice and fed at the town and everything else. And we'll get.
Well, beads of nourishment are a lot lighter. They aren't as heavy on the stomach, so
those is correct. You get those for 2 days, then you start slowly weaning onto normal meals until you're normal again.
Yeah. I'm gonna give 5 of my beads of nourishment to Oberon. I'm gonna tell him to also just try offering her one. It's better for her to eat these than heavy food right away.
Yeah. Hold on.
With that, you all can make it to Low Root in a day. Someone roll me a D100.
I'll do it.
While that
is
happens,
89.
89.
Can Cecilia telepathy for a second? I pronounced it right.
You did.
We are proud of you. You know what? Just for
Good
that,
job.
you're gonna need to refresh your sheet.
Oh, okay. But to
Refresh your
Oberon and
sheet.
ask, I refreshed it.
Do you see the little sun on your inspiration?
Oh my gosh! Yay!
Oh my god. Now, remember, a DM is always the highest. That's a D12 unless Cameron says otherwise.
No, that is advantage. You can spend that
Oh.
to use advantage.
Yeah.
That is a D20.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what happened? She pronounced something. What?
So she pronounced telepathy right, so she got an inspiration from the DM.
Yo, you did it. I'm proud of you.
with Oberon. So he can ask the girl why they wanted her so badly.
I was planning on leading into that anyway.
Okay.
She doesn't seem like she's in a heavily talkative mood as she disembarks the boat, and you all do notice that she does light it on fire and push it back out into the water after.
I mean, understandable. Cover every trace. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys didn't notice is on the boat in the bottom there was cadavers, but I didn't bring that up because no one said they didn't search the boat.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But there was only 2 cadavers.
Yeah. I mean, that's fun.
So she just looks back at you all. Let's go.
Yep, on our way.
Traveling with, what was it, an 84?
89.
89. You guys would have disembarked the boat about evening. So you're traveling through night. In the sky, this beautiful sky. Hold on.
Oh.
Love that I got inspiration for pronouncing it right.
You did it, guys.
I did it. How many times have I mispronounced it now?
Probably about 5 or 6 times in the last 2 sessions you tried to say it.
Yeah.
You know, a few.
Yeah.
My burger. Oh. Okay.
Alright.
There is a comet. Some shooting stars.
Oh, not again.
These ones don't seem to be coming towards you.
That's good.
They're flying across the sky.
To go into the city?
No, they're just whizzing by like regular shooting stars. Anything you want to do with that?
Is there anything we can do with that?
Anyone want?
Fuck it! It's a shooting star. I wish for safe travel.
The next time I ask for a D100 roll because of Oberon's wish, it is immediately either a 1 or a 100 on a coin flip.
Oh boy.
No! Why?
The rest you have one. You all can do something similar.
I knew. When I heard she started doing nothing, I'm like, usually make wishes on those. You know? Alright, what are your guys' wishes?
I can kill those guys easily.
They will now have. One of them will now have. And this is at random. Vulnerability to force damage.
Oh. You know, we could, if someone wants to, we could just wish where the leader of that group is.
It'll either be completely correct or in the opposite direction.
It's better than nothing.
That's true.
Try.
But I mean, it's your guys' call for wishes, obviously. I'm just saying, like, a funny idea.
Well, what would Eris wish for?
An apple.
Apple.
I think Eris would he'd wish that everything works out. That's pretty much it.
Eris, you're gonna need to refresh your sheet because that wish equates to this.
Oh my god, am I dead?
You refresh, you're just dead. It's like all okay.
My character she's just deleted. Wait, what? Ooh,
gone. You were kicked from the campaign.
Oh, okay.
Just instantly kicked from the campaign. It's like
immediately just dead. Eris
Thanos,
you see Eris just like gets spirited away. He's just gone.
No,
Yeah.
Thanos snap, he turns to dust.
I guess everything's gonna go well for them. That was their wish.
Trauma.
Should have wished for the sun to explode and see what happens.
Show Gum Gum.
No, no.
I haven't missed my old talking friend. I wish I had another shard.
Oh god.
The star just
check.
The star just starts aiming towards us.
Caleb, I swear to fucking god, if this gets us hunted again because you wish for another shard.
You got an 87.
I mean, hey.
Luck check's a D20, isn't it?
No, for this is a D100. This is the type of luck check it is, because this has a lot more things that can happen.
Oh no. This
I
is
feel-
Surge. It's not Surge.
One of the stars seems to shatter at that wish.
Oh god.
Okay,
Gum
who
Gum.
wished for the star to break?
You don't find a shard. The shard
Oh, it's
finds
just
you,
out
as
now.
it is hurtling towards you specifically. Roll a dex save.
God.
Eris is just gonna like back away slowly, like, nope, I'm good.
I'll back up, but I'm just staring at the goblin. I'm like, I already don't like this person.
That fails.
That fails.
Yes.
Can I flash
the
of
DC
genius
for
that?
this was 23.
Can
so
I
it
flash
doesn't
of
fail
genius
by
it then?
much.
Would you let me flash of genius this?
You can, they'd still take half damage.
Perfect. I flash of genius it.
Great, let me roll these. And you know what? Just so that Shogum Gum sees what this wish caused.
I think flash of genius is just going to basically be Eris saying, "So go move a little bit more to the left." There you go.
Okay.
Using trajectory and stuff.
Everyone
he's
gets to see
doing-
this damage that is about to be rolled.
Oh no! I'm so glad I halved it. Holy.
You're taking 19 per semi-permanent HP damage. Your HP is reduced by that amount until a divine being grants it back.
I am so glad I halved that. Holy shit.
I'm wondering how many bad things I've done for Shogun to stop doing dumb things. I'm wondering. How many will it be?
And
Never.
the shard seems to vanish as it lands.
Oh my god. He could have.
I don't even get it!
Shogum Gum should have wished for the sun to explode. It would have been funny.
It would not have been funny.
Alright, so it's 19 each.
19
Permanent?
less.
Okay,
your,
great.
Your HP is reduced by 19 until further notice. Not even a long
What does that
rest
put
or
you-
remove curse.
I was
Can
gonna say-
do this.
It'd be greater restoration at that point, right? It's from a
Or
cleric.
that.
Nope, that won't even touch this. This is a
Oh my
curse.
god.
A bigger curse than what greater restoration can do.
I guess
Well-
it's nothing short of a wish spell then, probably.
A wish
Good job,
would
Shogun.
be able to.
Good job, Shogun. You got it.
What does it put your HP at now then? What does the show's HP at?
It was 104, now it's 85.
Oh no, that's not good.
As you
Not the
make it to the
best.
town just as the sun cracks over the edge of the horizon.
Beep.
And she collapses after seeing that. After what
Yeah.
happened in the
Oh.
night, she falls over.
I'll
I
carry
try
her.
to catch. Yeah, I try to catch her as she falls. Just like, whoop.
If you're gonna catch her, roll a dex check. And then a strength check, because she is wearing full fucking plate.
The plus 11. I'm flashing of genius it.
I got
That's
a
not
Dex.
Yeah, he'll do it better.
Okay,
Yeah.
over on Cotter, over on strength check.
Do I have to? I have a really high strength score.
What is your strength score again?
I have a 20 in strength.
Okay, no, you're good.
I'm really wrong.
I know Eris only has a 10, so he would have been crushed. He would have had
I was
to.
like, you can't. The party wouldn't see he's wearing heavy armor. He has muscle. He's built. He's not.
Yeah, he's chiseled. He's jacked.
The 19-year-old, quotation marks, is jacked.
He's 19. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
no
to the
roid.
jacked
No,
part.
no roid. It's all natural.
It is all natural. I don't think he even knows what a roid is.
No, the phase used enhancement magic when he was training. It's fine.
Was the enhancement magic called steroids?
No, it was called enhanced muscle growth.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick her up and carry her into town. It's fine.
To you, for someone who's wearing plate armor and was wearing it and carrying it well for the time period that you were walking with her, she's light. And that is not where we're gonna leave it off. I'll let you guys get into town. You do make it into town, and upon showing your sigil, as I assume you're going to do, Oberon.
Yeah, the giant shield sigil on my back. That's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, you are instantly brought to the quarters, which, if you look at the map that I posted in the chat before all of this...
Before Kale started spamming pictures. Yeah, no, I see it.
It is the one lone building underneath the word low. That square.
Okay.
You are taken there and let in as you see one of the knights you actually trained sitting in there eating his breakfast.
Sick. Yeah, I'll come in. I'll get her laid out wherever comfortably I can.
There is enough rooms in this barracks for 5 men.
Are there any female knights here, or are they all male?
There are 2 females.
I'll ask if they'd be willing to get her armor off so she can rest comfortably. And
they nod. Yes, Vice Captain. They're older than you and annoyed that you were the Vice Captain, very obviously.
Look, I've been doing this longer. It's fine. They can think
getting jumped for a promotion, that has to suck for them.
You do know these 2 as well. You met them before. They are twins, but they wear opposing color armors just to look that way.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I'll kind of look at the party because they look the knights look annoyed. I'd be like, I might be young, but I did help form the order. So,
which this order is only on this continent.
Yeah, because it's a newer order. It hasn't been around that long.
Nope, that's why none of you would have really heard of it. And Vumoth seems to be avoiding taking them in.
Well, I mean, we don't really want to be taken in, to be fair. We protect the frontier. That's kind of the little towns.
But with that, you all are welcome to wander the town. There is no major shops here or anything. There is a hostler, but that is the most expensive place here.
Yeah. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can prepare like clean clothing for her for when she awakes next.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Then yeah, I have nothing to really do. I'm fine. Oh, except for I'll let the knights know there's an organization at the big town nearby that's kidnapping people, because that's probably important.
Do you describe the emblem you saw?
Yeah, I'll describe the emblem and describe that they were trying to follow us when we were in the town.
You see the knight you trained who... You see Jimothy, the knight you trained.
Yep.
Jimothy?
Jimothy.
Yeah, Jimothy.
Okay.
Oh, I can finally remove all of this pin. That's great.
Oh yeah, the ortho pin.
Fucking that
not needed anymore.
Wait till Eris starts collecting stuff.
Those are the zealots of the Dawn Beast.
Well, either way, they're operating nearby.
Yeah, we already chased them out of this town and told them if they step foot in here again, they'd be losing it.
Based.
They kidnapped a child before it came to that.
Really need to go back there.
Where is their main headquarters per se, and are they accepting mail?
God damn it.
Shogum Gum, the mask, you feel a whisper in your mind. Don't wish for more pieces of me that way. Some of them are very rude.
I wasn't even a bit to you. I wanted another friend.
All of the shards are a piece of me. I'll make you a little friend. Give me some time.
I don't think Shogum deserves a little friend. I'm sorry.
They keep doing stupid things, so I figure something that'll make them a little less likely may be helpful.
No, then they'll just do stupid things with the little friend. That's all you're gonna do.
It's a small cricket. Hi, Chogum. I'm your conscience. Immediately tries to eat it.
Yeah.
No.
I say
Anyways,
we go back and run him out of that city.
Yes. Is their main headquarters accepting mail?
they send out warnings to the towns and some of the stronger groups they go after, but
Oh yeah, they sent stuff to us.
Perfect. You should send them another letter, guys. I'm gonna get glyph of warding.
that won't work. Someone tried that. It goes
To
through a
them.
9th level dispel magic before they open it.
Damn it. I guess we'll have to do a little analog then.
Let's send the Drake.
Ares is about to make a pipe bomb.
Just a physical pipe bomb.
No, you don't understand. Ares has blood of the earth, which is a very explosive thing apparently. He can make a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nuclear warfare.
That wouldn't be a pipe bomb.
True. I'll put it in a pipe to add to the effect.
No,
Hey,
that'd be the equivalent of an 11th level spell backfiring.
Maybe not.
Eris,
Then.
don't forget, Ortho's level 20 now, and he owes you guys a couple favors from his time with you.
He can make a pipe bomb for me with blood of
He could definitely make a god. He was making high explosives at like level 6.
Exactly. So a
Out of
pipe bomb is
golden
easy for
cores.
him. And this is a blood of the earth, which is a very explosive material.
No. Before Golden Cores, Cameron, he was making them out of scrap metal because that was the Nomengard grenades.
Yeah.
Scrap metal in a cave.
Which I'm glad he didn't leave behind the blueprints for when he moved out. I rolled for what he left behind.
I'm gonna ask. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't know. Eris wouldn't know what those grenades are. He wouldn't even have that.
Actually, Eris, you helped first crafting.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna ask him for the full. I'm gonna ask him for the full thing. We're going.
Because you helped him make the first batch when he was doing it because you didn't have anything else to do.
Exactly. I mean, he is an artillerist, so he might as well have artillery.
Anyways, before the madmen really start, we can either cut it here, or you guys can do a few rolls to see what you'll get to do when you go home. If you want to try and make it back to Vermont this session.
Hey, we go back to the one town.
Well, we have to get her out of here before we.
That's true.
Because she's refusing to leave my side, so I can't go anywhere without her until she's somewhere safe.
Yeah. You should probably roll for town then. Might as well, right?
Plus, I asked the sword why we were here, and it led to her. She's probably the reason we're here. We have to get her out of here.
Yeah.
She's the one that needed help that we were sent for, more than likely.
After being exposed to the starlight, by the way, and the shooting stars, the sword seems to glow normally again. It doesn't seem fully attracted towards this point.
Is it attracted anywhere?
Nope.
Then she's probably why we're here.
Although if you do ever let her hold it, it's going to start doing something. That's the only hint you're gonna get.
Okay, that's interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
We'll put a little note, a little pin there.
Yeah.
The next morning she is awoken with clean clothes, and her armor has been scrapped and replaced with something without the symbol on it to make her less noticeable.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
The scrapped metal is given to her, basically. It's in a bag of holding, where the armor is still whole, but it is not exactly wearable anymore at this point.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
She seems to slowly eat some porridge, because I'm guessing you all would have been out and about.
Probably.
Yeah.
prepping for travel and
Is anyone stopping by the hostler? I'm about to make a West Loathing joke. I'm joking on that though.
The hostler's that's like the guy who takes care of horses and sells them. And
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. I did not know that.
Wait! I forgot. We have our unicorn still in the old town.
You do see the bicorn walking up to the town in the evening.
I immediately go up to it and I apologize for leaving it behind. I'm like, I'm so sorry. We had to get her out of there as fast as
It bonks
possible.
you with its horns.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will buy you 3 apples.
It bonks you again.
I will buy you 10 apples.
It seems appeased by this.
Perfect. Eris is out buying apples the next day. The best apples.
The finest apple.
Finest apples. He will then use prestidigitation to make the apples even better than before.
The bicorn is happy with this and will gladly take you all by cart, making
Perfect.
a 6-week journey back down to a 3-week journey.
Perfect. I stroke its mane. There you go. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
To Cecile, Shogumgum, and Oberon, you all hear in your minds from the bicorn, I was about ready to make him walk. And you all would have had to walk with him.
Oh. Sorry.
Dude, Oberon just stares and he's not gonna say it, and he'll wait till telepathy breaks, but he's just thinking, because he always is, he's like, I walk everywhere. This is luxury compared to how I normally travel.
In Oberon's mind, specifically after the bicorn disconnects from everybody, they don't appreciate me.
Well, I'll pet the bicorn.
You're pure of heart, it just lets you pet it, but it does not let you get any closer to riding it.
I mean, that's fine. That wasn't the goal. It's good to know, I guess.
Right,
heading out of
bicorn, yeah.
town, where are you all going now?
I guess Vermont.
Yeah.
Right?
Make a beat.
If our mission was to get her out of here, our missions are probably also to bring her all the way back to Vermont. So.
I'm assuming that's why he sent us in the first place. Although it would have been nice if he told us what we were doing exactly.
Yeah.
I will have to pull up a separate chart for this, because some strange things can happen while she's around. And no one has asked her name yet, and she has stopped really speaking to you all. And just
I was like, yeah, she hasn't wanted to speak. I didn't want to push.
Yeah, why would we push her? Like, she's clearly been through a lot.
No one's tried to talk to her at all. She just seems to be quietly following you all at this point.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
But she does seem to get along with the bicorn. It won't let her ride him, but he gets along with her.
I'm just waiting to find out what kind of celestial relation she has. And if my sword reacts, that means, sword's only tied to fake creatures.
No, your sword isn't.
Well, divine figures and fake creatures, but still.
There you go.
So she's probably
God.
She's tied to divinity somehow.
Maybe they're worshipping her.
Are you all talking about this out loud in front of her?
No.
No, I think this is out of character.
I mean, there are bloodlines related to gods. She could be related to the Dawn Beast.
Sure. We probably also should introduce ourselves, even though she doesn't give us her name. We should just tell our names too. I think Eris is gonna. I think Eris is just gonna be like. We probably should introduce our.
I gave her my name when I first met her.
Yeah. You already know Oberon. Well, I'm Eris, and we have Cecile and Shogungum.
Hello.
She gives a soft, slow nod and goes, I'm Savita.
I would say nice to meet you, but it's not a first meeting. We've been traveling a couple days now.
Yeah.
She gives a small chuckle at that and nods. Sorry for being so reclusive.
Oh, no
You're
worries.
alright.
You're good.
You've probably been through a lot.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go whenever you all are.
Perfect. Then we should probably make should probably hurry up to Vermont then before. It's probably the safest place at this point.
I hear Chastic clicking around back there trying to Google the name.
I haven't clicked anything.
Okay, I heard somebody.
I'm not even 3 feet from my computer because I'm reclining on a beanbag chair. That's
okay, fair enough. Well, the 100 rolls will go down the list for these 3 weeks. Skipping actually no, Oberon will get to roll again. Who rolled last?
Shogumgum rolled last.
Yep, that's perfect. That means Eris, you're rolling for this D100.
We're back to the top of the list. It will lead to Oberon again because it'll be 3 rolls.
Yeah, but Oberon's a coin flip.
Oberon is the coin flip.
That is a 73.
All right. On this week of travel, it starts to get uncomfortably hot. Like the sun is beating down on you all. You feel like you're being watched constantly.
Is the sun evil? No. No. Super Mario Sun.
Oh, the god of the sun is the Dawn Beast. If the Dawn Beast is watching us.
That's true.
If you do not take proper rest, anyone who's wearing armor will have a higher chance of getting a point of exhaustion.
Cameron, you'll love this. You gave me common armor. I took cast off. It takes 6 seconds to take my armor off and put it back on.
Yeah, Savita takes a lot longer.
Yeah, but I can just snap mine off and not be that concerned.
But,
so I'm going to do.
Alright. Avoiding the heat stroke that would likely have happened, you all have to take some good amount of breaks, slowing your week of travel down a bit. Cecile.
D100, yippee.
We got this. We got this.
I roll 1 now. 85.
Oh, don't worry. Mine's going to be a 1. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
There's a 50-50 chance, and he can roll a D100 for that, or a D4 when it gets to him. 85. This one, luckily, is not combat, but... And this one will actually only affect 2 people. On the last night of this week, after the sun's still beating down heavily, who was the last 2 on watch?
Eris is always going to be on watch.
Well, no, I figured you guys would be taking shifts because of someone...
A watch schedule. Yeah.
Probably...
Did we ever make a watch schedule?
No.
That's true.
Who wants to handle nights? That's the question.
I think Eris would take the one right before the dawn comes up.
So Gum does have dark vision, so she can do the darkest.
Everyone
all have dark
has
vision.
dark vision.
Maybe Cecile shouldn't, just in case something happens to her.
To be fair, on the same idea, Shogunum is the stealthiest. They could stealth and watch.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Shogunum and Eris. At night, you see Savita wander off for a little bit. You can choose to follow her or not.
Eris is actually pretty stealthy, but I'm wondering if...
to do.
It's nighttime.
It is It is just as the shift would change off for your 4-hour watch. So it is about 4 hours before dawn.
I am going to say that Eris is going to send Tick after, and then use Tick's vision and stuff to follow.
Roll a stealth check for the owl, and a perception check.
Okay. D20.
Can't wait for you guys to for this
to
fail.
That is a 14. I'm going to do.
It would be out of your range for Flash of Genius.
Oh shit! You're right. Damn it.
But it's like short range ability. Short range ability.
And she would see him.
Damn it. Okay.
And he would instantly get smacked.
He's not. He's flying pretty high up.
You remember that light throw?
Oh yeah.
We can do lasers.
She fucking yeets one at him. He needs a dex check, and he'll still be taking half, which its minimum
Kills him
damage
instantly.
is. Its
Kills him
minimum damage
instantly.
is 20.
It kills him instantly. He has a 1 hit point.
Yeah, he poofs.
Damn it.
From what you could see from that, roll the perception check, and I'll tell you what you were able to catch just before that.
22?
Just before he went poof, you were able to see through his eyes just for a brief moment. She was heading towards what looks like a stream.
Did you make a burger?
She definitely cooked some bird.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Six just poofs. Six just gone.
You know you can resummon him. It's just.
I know I can resummon him. Yeah.
But it's not quick.
No, it is not.
It's not quick, so I think for the rest of the journey, Tick is gonna just be there. Tick's not gonna be there.
Well, it's not that slow. It's an hour.
Yeah, but still, the problem is though, is that Tick is gonna appear in the same form, and considering that Sylvita saw the owl, it's not a
She's
good idea
seen
to
it the
bring the owl.
entire time you all have been traveling together, because I assumed you'd have him out and about.
Oh yeah, that's true. I
knows
kept
you
him.
sent him after her. She's
Damn
not
it.
stupid.
Fair enough. I'll just resummon it anyway while she's gone then.
Is Shogumgum, are you doing anything specific with seeing her wander off?
I would have stealthed and tried to follow her.
Roll your stealth check.
Sure, go. You got this.
19.
19.
Thanks to the owl, she is paranoid as fuck. But she misses you. Barely. As you sneak along behind her, you can see her pretty easily. And she makes it to the stream and seems to be washing something. While mumbling at the same time.
Let me check the range of this. How far away did she walk from camp?
She is a good 120 feet from camp.
Dang.
Where this slim little stream runs through a little wooded area around it.
Alright. Well, I'll stealthily make my way back to camp. Getting back to the same spot I was sitting in. And the next day I will try to find time when it's possible to tell the party. With Cecile, I think
try and check and see what she was washing.
See, that's the thing. You said going off of the assumption that Shogumgum would know that Eris already followed her.
Eris
And while
to see what going off the assumption. Go ahead.
Yeah. Going off of that assumption, and also following her, noticing that she's looking around a lot, looking honestly paranoid. I think it would be more dangerous risking getting closer to try and see.
With how far you are about 40 feet away at this current moment, I would say. You can try for another perception check. Actually, have you made a perception check? No, you have dark vision. You could try for perception check to see what she's washing, or to focus on what she's saying.
I'll try to see what she's washing first.
All right. With that 16?
Yeah.
It looks like a very old and dirty, cracked holy symbol. It glints silver in the moonlight and is the shape of the setting sun.
I'll move a bit closer, get about 35 feet. Try and listen into what she's saying.
You'll need to roll a separate perception check for that.
Alright. 17.
She seems to be mumbling an old prayer, and she seems to be speaking in a language you don't recognize.
So it's not celestial, draconic, giant, gnomish, goblin, or primordial?
It
Got
is
so many
not.
languages.
I can tell you
Okay.
that there is someone in your party that actually speaks this language, it's just you don't.
Can I... Would I be able to try and memorize one of the words she said? Like the same way she said it?
Roll an intelligence check.
And that's a 6.
You will entirely screw up the word when you try to, but you think you did it.
Okay. I guess once it looks like she's about to be done washing and wrapping up her prayer, I'll begin making my way back to camp.
You make it back as she starts finishing up, and you do see her pull out a bit of silk to wrap this thing in, as she then comes back to camp, lays back down, and goes back to sleep.
Must have been one big call of nature, huh?
She doesn't. If you say that in character, she ignores you, rolling over.
Good night.
With that, Oberon, the final week.
Oh God.
Do you want to roll a D100 or a D4?
D100, let's go.
All right, I have it set up here for what is even, what is odd. For not what's even, what's odd, what's heads, what's tails.
I will say, I will
Go ahead and
also
roll.
Cecile what happened, but I'll try and get her to establish a telepathic link first.
All right, let's see how this goes. 85.
That is a 1.
Oh boy.
And that is where we will leave off.
Safe travels, huh?
I asked for safe travels. The wish was a lie.
No, 1 is something interesting in this instance, because she is traveling with you.
Okay,
That
guys,
is
place
all
your
I'll
bets
say.
on what's happening.
Interesting doesn't safe.
What if
I
it's the
mean,
opposite of the beast?
you can't die right now because of that wish.
That does
Can the
not
rest of us?
that does not make me feel better.
The rest of you have divine protection from another thing, but yeah, Oberon can't die just because of that wish this round of travel.
Wait, divine protection. What's protecting? Who's protecting the Eris again?
You don't know.
Oh, something
In
is okay.
character, you guys don't know this, but
The
death will refuse you all once.
the whole old party, because Ortho had it too, had a one-time divine protection. No one asked where it was from. No one asked why we had it.
And using that now, we'll use up one of your DM questions. It's one of the big ones.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth it.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying. Okay.
Now to quickly roll 3D100, actually 4D100s for Thomas's stuff. I'm gonna roll them from Oberon's sheet.
Oh, okay.
49. Still fighting. Not gaining level. 58. The tide seems to be still stuck. It's still a stalemate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 45. Losing some ground there, Thomas. Come on. Pull it back now, y'all. And that is an 86. Another one of the giant leaders falls. Thomas gains 1 level.
Alright.
Go.
Thomas is now level 15.
How many extra attacks does he have if he has any?
Since he's a fighter, he has 3 attacks per action currently.
And he's also a rogue assassin, correct?
Correct. Which means if
Oh
he
my
strikes
god, that means
first,
the
he's
first
dangerous.
the first 3 attacks crit. That's not good.
No,
But then at least-
assassinate only makes the very first.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's only the right.
Oh, the first. Oh, I thought it was every
However-
attack.
No, because it's not built to be mixed with fighter. It's built to be like a solo thing. There's just one strike.
However, if he gets a surprise round, then every single one of his attacks is a crit.
Yeah. That's
So
gonna be funny.
surprise round. So that's what he ended up doing. Surprise round, advantage on everything he was doing, and critical hits all around.
A whole
Yeah,
fun time for everyone.
Yeah, advantage and crits on everyone that strikes, but if it's not a surprise, he gets nothing, and Assassin does nothing for him.
Which is
If you have
why-
advantage on any attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken its attack during combat, okay, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is why
see, he's got-
only ever taking that 2/3 level because he was focusing on that. He wanted to be able to do that. He's now gaining more power as he did get some things from that, which I will have to now deal with.
Now I have to think how to gear up Oberon. I have a sword, and that's it.
Ares is gonna have to start collecting things like Ortho just to make more fun.
You're gonna have the hoarder that was.
The first thing that's gonna happen, I'm gonna find that angel and get Ares some new wings.
Oh, God. Okay.
Or a cloak. Either or.
I mean, Ortho did skin a devil into a cloak.
Yeah.
You can do the Celestial.
Exactly, and I can ask you for advice. I can ask Ortho for advice since he's done this kind of thing already.
If you Shogungan's still wearing the skin devil, at least half of it.
A portion of it, yes.
Ortho's wearing the other half.
Ares is just gonna start collecting body parts of anything it kills, any monster it kills. Not humans, that's weird. Or humanoids. Hey, Ares, why do you have a whole bag of human?
So you're.
No reason.
I was say, so you're not like Ortho, because Ortho also collected humanoid parts. He had an elf arm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, was the arm given to him on purpose? Yes, he still kept it.
Here's the thing, I don't have a bag of holding, so Ares just having a gore bag is not a good look.
Oberon has a bag of holding. It has nothing in it right now except for some caltrops.
A caltrops of holding.
Caltrop bag of... I could fill it. I have a plan. I need to buy a lot of caltrops because I'm just gonna turn in caltrops everywhere.
What
The
is he
caltrop gun.
taking? What is he taking? He doesn't use a bow enough, so that's not good.
Wonder what my next attack I'm gonna get. I'm probably gonna get a half feet to bump my intelligence up to a 20.
That'll be good for him. That'll be a great ability for him.
You
Not
know,
to mention he's getting some other
now I think about it,
features.
that's a fun item. The grenade of caltrop. It just puts caltrops everywhere.
Caltrop grenade! Moving out!
I mean, that's one way to set up spikes.
Yeah, saying caltrop takes time. Imagine if you're right away from enemy, you just throw a grenade and throw caltrops everywhere. Just behind your back.
And now to
I
handle
think
the
I
other
might-
feats that he's
I
gonna
think
gain
I'm
from
gonna-
doing that,
yeah.
along with items.
I think Ares might take Keen Mind, just because that's